Yo, now just when you thought you heard it all, now I'm in Philly. I'm going back to Philly. This right here, this is crazy too. So this happened in Philadelphia. Woman dies after being shot in Center City. Person in custody. Now this I still don't know why. We still don't know why this happened. Now I'm gonna see if we can find out why this happened. I'm gonna play it.
A developing story this coming out of Center City. One person in custody tonight after a woman was shot and killed. It all happened in the middle of the afternoon, right along a busy Chestnut Street. This entire crime was caught on video.
Damn.
News reporter Leland Pinder joining us live from police headquarters with more on what we're talking about this. Leland. After a woman was shot and killed, it all happened in the middle of the afternoon, right along a busy Chestnut Street. This entire crime was caught on video. Action News reporter Leland Pinder joining us live from police headquarters with more on what we're learning about this. Leland.
Gray, a really nice Friday night here, coming to a halt for a few hours in a very popular and well-traveled area of Center City. Sources tell us police are looking into whether this may have been a domestic situation. Dramatic video shows a shooting unfold in Center City Friday evening. This happened just before 6 p.m. at the corner of 12th and Chestnut in front of a 7-Eleven.
This is not the area that you typically hear things like this happening.
Despite not hearing it often in his neighborhood, Casey Boltinghouse was sure the popping he heard was a gunshot as he was headed out for a bike ride.
That's when I just was outside my door, heard that, and just started riding down Chestnut.
Police say one woman is dead, pronounced at Jefferson about 90 minutes after the shooting was reported, and one person is in custody. The video appears to show 3 people involved. It looks as if one woman is trying to get a man off of another woman. Moments later in that same video, it shows the man point a gun at the woman on the ground. Oh my God! Police have not released how or if this trio may know each other or what led up to the shooting. Sources tell us police are also looking into whether one of the women was the person initially armed. Witnesses reported the gun was somehow pried away from her.
They hauled the girl off in the ambulance, which that happened really quick. Obviously, the hospitals are right around here, so that happened pretty quick. Hauled her off. She was getting loaded up when I got here.
Evidence markers suggest at least 2 shots were fired. Police say their investigation is ongoing.
Damn.
And police have not identified that woman who was killed. Also, no word on charges at this time. Off camera, people in the area told me they'd seen the group before and believed they may be part of the homeless community. Live here outside police headquarters, Leland Pinder for Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Shari.
Yeah, disturbing.
Damn, yo. Now it's crazy. Like, so maybe they'll revisit that because who knows why that happened, but you can see. So he took the gun from her and shot her. So you don't know nobody knows what was going on. Did they know each other? You don't really know what exactly happened. Yeah, you don't know what exactly happened. Yep. It happened yesterday. Yep. So I don't really have nothing much to say with that. Super diabolical stuff. No motive, nothing. Just a dude taking a gun and shooting a lady broad daylight. And the last one was the daughter of Chucky. And now you got, Clint Beastwood shooting, you know what I'm saying? Clint Beastwood is shooting the woman in broad daylight. It's crazy, yo. I'm speechless. You got Clint Beastwood. You know what I mean? Now, unfortunately, I'm going to stay in Philly. Large cocaine trafficking operation busted in Philadelphia, yo. And listen, y'all don't want Donald Trump to come here but large cocaine operations bust in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we're going to stay in Philadelphia. So we went from a random woman getting shot in the head, condolences to her. You know what I mean? We don't know what happened, to the super duper large cocaine bust in Philadelphia. So let's find out what happened.
It was a year in the making. Right now, 16 are in custody, and they're still actively looking for the ringleader.
This criminal enterprise was responsible for supplying the Philadelphia region with cocaine and crack cocaine, as well as marijuana.
This afternoon, Attorney General Dave Sunday, along with a handful of police agencies from the city and suburbs, announcing the arrest of over.
Hey yo, they used to just give you the coke. Now they cooking the crack too and giving it to you. Oh my God, yo. They can't even just give you the coke and let you cook your own crack no more. They like, we got the crack already cooked.
Investigation was a year in the making. Right now, 16 are in custody, and they're still actively looking for the ringleader.
This criminal enterprise was responsible for supplying the Philadelphia region with cocaine and crack cocaine, as well as marijuana.
This afternoon, Attorney General Dave Sunday, along with a handful of police agencies from the city and suburbs, announcing the arrest of.
Now, I'm going to say this, right? In Philly, this ain't a black problem no more. I'm going to say that. Not no more.
Over 10 drug traffickers working out of Philadelphia. During the arrest on Thursday, police also got 19 guns, 12 kilos of cocaine, 50 pounds of marijuana, and $275,000 in cash, as well as cars involved in the trafficking. The investigation on this group, who primarily work out of 5th and Cornwall, started last July.
It did start as street-level investigation.
Yeah,
It's a prolific location that has been in one way, shape, or form around for decades.
Officials say the ringleader is Jimmy Torres. He's on the run, and police know he has lived in both Philadelphia and Puerto Rico. His son Matthew Torres was arrested on Thursday. According to police, another big player in the organization, Johnny Bartolome, the trafficking.
Oh, shit.
Did start as street-level investigation. It's a prolific location that has been in one way, shape, or form around for decades.
Officials say the ringleader is Jimmy Torres. He is on the run, and police know he has lived in both Philadelphia and Puerto Rico. His son Matthew Torres was arrested on Thursday. According to police, another big player in the organization, Johnny Bartolome, who would stash drugs. This group, who primarily work out of 5th and Cornwall, started last July.
It did start as street-level investigation. It's a prolific location that has been in one way, shape, or form around for decades.
Officials say the ringleader is Jimmy Torres. He is on the run, and police know he has lived in both Philadelphia and Puerto Rico. His son Matthew Torres was arrested on Thursday. According to police, another big player in the organization, Johnny Bartolome, who would stash drugs in his home in Levittown before it was distributed around the city. He was arrested in his home as well. Officials warning their work isn't done.
You don't want this smoke because we all coming.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now, again, police and investigators are actively looking for those 5 members of that drug ring, and they're asking anyone with information to contact them.
Don't get her ass up out of here, yo. I'm going to just keep it a buck with you. This is, nobody, listen, nobody shouldn't be selling drugs, right? We all know we going to jail for drugs, right? But when the police don't stop, let me see. Listen, when the police don't stop nothing from happening like that, right? You still gotta, like, when I did a podcast the other day, right? If I take my mom to the store, I got my gun on me. I got a license to carry. And my mom know I got it, and my grandma. You know, it's a damn shame when your grandma be like, you got your gun with you, right? You know what I mean? Your grandma. you got your gun on you, right? Because you know we going out there early. You know what I'm saying? When your grandma be like, you got your gun on you, right? You know it's bad, right? So they made one little cocaine bust, and this cop poking her chest out. You got one little cocaine bust, and we still gotta ride around with weapons to go take our grandma to Rita's water ice or something. Like, you know what I mean? Come on now.
Run, and police know he has lived in both Philadelphia and Puerto Rico. His son Matthew Torres was arrested on Thursday. According to police, another big player in the organization, Johnny Bartolome, who would stash drugs in his home in Levittown before it was distributed around the city, he was arrested in his home as well. Officials warning their work
listen. In our neighborhood, in these black neighborhoods, right? Ain't nobody on crack like they was in the 80s, right? So we don't really give a damn about no cocaine. Ain't nobody on coke. If somebody on coke, it might be like 1 or 2 people, something like that. You know, and listen, if all y'all, you know, all the dudes my age, you know that in the 80s, early 90s, it was crackheads everywhere in our black neighborhoods. So me personally, I don't really care about no cocaine bust right now. You know what I mean? Good, cool. You know what I mean? You did a cocaine bust. Y'all need to sanction what these young boys is doing online on these apps, because all of the violence around the city is starting from these apps. You know, I've been talking to teachers. I've been talking to like different black male teachers around Philadelphia, right? I had these conversations. I know a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? And teachers and principals, right? And a lot of this violence that's happened, a lot of this gun violence that's happened in a black community is starting online, right? Now, you can't say that, oh yeah, the cops shouldn't bust cocaine dealers. You can't say that. But, you know, y'all poking y'all chest out and stuff like that. This is not really right now in today's Philadelphia. This is not really causing most of the violence, right? This little cocaine bust is not causing most of the violence. You know what I mean? It's really not. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. And right now, cocaine ain't got nothing on Fetty. That Fetty Wap. You know what I mean? So your little cocaine, you know, you got your cocaine dealers off the streets. Meanwhile, little Boo Boo and them is killing everybody.
Isn't done.
You don't want this smoke.
See?
Because we all coming.
No, you're not.
Now, again, police and investigators are actively looking for those 5 members of that drug ring, and they're asking
about it. She ain't doing nothing. I can't stand when they do that. You act like you did something with this cocaine bust, and y'all don't even know where the violence in the city is coming from. The shit is coming from online. It's coming from online beefs and little nuances like that. It's not coming from cocaine dealers. You know what I'm saying? So I really think the cops just do what makes them look best. It's all politics. You know what I mean? Like the cops, they do what makes them look best. You know what I mean? Like, tell me you stop. Tell me you look. I'd rather put it like this. I'd rather see them with a case like this, right? If you tell me that you took guns from a bunch of high school kids that was coming to kill each other, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, they stopping what's going on like that. But this cocaine bust right here, you know, these dudes, this is gonna sound funny. These dudes is probably quietly just selling some cocaine, you know what I mean? The violence on the streets is not coming from these dudes. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm not saying you know, let people sell cocaine, but the violence that's on the streets right now is not coming from these dudes right here. You know what I mean? You know, they drug dealers and they got a bunch of money and stuff like that. But what we seeing out here ain't coming from these dudes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put these dudes up on the screen. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Now they got guns. Because you selling coke, you better have guns. But this violence that we seeing is not coming from these dudes. I'm trying to tell you. That shit is coming from YNs, nigga. Listen. I'm trying to find these dudes. They was getting money. That's what they was doing. I'm gonna put it on them bikes back there. Look. I'm gonna show you something, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, this take a lot of people might not like, but I don't give a damn, right? So I'm gonna put these dudes on the screen, right? So let me see what my man said. That's all the ish that's going on. Be recycled, a new person going to take their place, right? So that's definitely going to happen. Now, check this out. Right, you said more white people drugs, and that's what I was saying. Like, really, I'm gonna be honest with you. The violence in Philly, what these dudes was doing, don't have nothing to do with all the violence in Philly. Now, maybe in the 80s, it would have, in the 80s and early 90s, it would have, but now this digital beef and your ops against my ops, and we gonna kill your whole crew shit that's going on, don't have nothing to do with cocaine no more. It don't. And I know that firsthand for sure. I know that for sure. Talking to different teachers, people that got family members that then got killed. I know this shit firsthand. You know what I mean? What's going on now, 2025, has nothing to do with cocaine dealers. Now, obviously, the cops don't know, or they not, you know what I mean? They're not being honest with it, right? You poking out your chest about catching cocaine dealers, right? Now, look on this screen. All of these are old heads. These are old heads. Now these are all these dudes are over 30. Every last one of these dudes in this picture is over 30, right? Pretty much, I'm gonna put you down. Listen, this is some street shit. I'm gonna put you down on some street. What would I call this, right? Listen, what would I call this? I'm gonna put you down on some street politics right now, right? This is some Philly street politics shit, right? See these old heads on the screen right here? These are cocaine dealers, obviously, right? All of these dudes are over 30 on this screen right here. These dudes, if cocaine was legal, none of these dudes would be in jail right now. These dudes are hustlers. It's a difference between hustlers and killers. Now, this is some street politics shit. It's a difference between hustlers and killers. These dudes are hustlers. They're selling coke, they're making money, and they're of age. So they just sell their shit and stay out the way. So repeat that again. These old heads, they sell their shit and stay out the way, right? Not saying that any of this is good, right? Because if you sell cocaine, you're gonna go to jail. It's illegal. But this murder rate in Philly and this street violence is not coming from people like this, right? It's not coming from cocaine, older dudes selling drugs, trying to make money and stay out the way, right? Even though what you're doing, you know, you selling poison, right? So you know it's going to come back to you. You know it's illegal, right? This murder rate in 2025 in Philadelphia. So listen. So this murder rate in 2025 in Philadelphia is coming from young dudes that are not that are still in high school, right? And they're having digital beefs on their phones. They're creating gangs on their phones. Like you call them YNs, right? That's the new word y'all got for them, right? Most of this, I talk to teachers and principals, right? School security, different people that we know work around the city that work with the kids on a daily basis. Some of these kids, they got to put in protective custody because there's people looking for them and all of that. The age group is usually 17 and under. So all of this violence in Philly, a lot of this stuff is 17 and under, right? These cocaine dealers right here, even though obviously cocaine is illegal, this murder rate in Philly is not coming from them. You know what I mean? Not saying that these dudes are totally innocent because they're making a lot of money. But let me tell you something. On the screen, these are all older dudes, right? These dudes are making their little drug money and staying out the way. So I'll repeat that again. It's going to sound, y'all might not understand this, but these dudes are making their drug money and staying out of the way. This murder rate in the black community is not coming from these motherfuckers. I'm keeping a buck with you. It's all, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's all consolidated into you. It's all bad. So repeat this again, because I know some of y'all, in the comments, y'all be on some bullshit. Y'all don't like to listen to what I'm saying. It's all bad, right? Like real talk. It's all bad, but it's like it's tiers of it's like it's not one thing that's causing most of the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, pizza is bad for you, but hamburgers may cause, you know what I'm saying? Too much cheese might cause a different problem than too much hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes right here, they busted. These are cocaine dealers. They're making a bunch of money, literally cocaine dealers, right? They caught them with a bunch of coke and they're making a bunch of money. Right now, cocaine is a party drug. Cocaine went back to being a party drug now. Cocaine started out as a party drug, and now, especially in Philadelphia, it's a party drug now. So all them little people living in Fishtown and all of y'all coming to Philly with money, that's probably all of their customers. You know what I'm saying? In the black community, they ain't snorting no coke like that. You know what I mean? So this not really a black community issue, but that's not my point. The point is this murder rate in Philly is YNs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just cut to the chase. This murder rate in Philly is straight YN shit. These old heads are selling their shit and they out the way, really. Now, do they got a rap sheet? Probably 100%. But for y'all out there, you know what I'm saying, you got kids and stuff like that, these dudes is not causing the violence that you're seeing. They not. And I know that for a fact. Like, no cap. If you want to talk to me about it offline, we could talk about it offline. Is Poster Mogul on the side? You could DM me. We could talk about this, like, not on the podcast, but the violence that's happening in Philly is not coming from these older dudes selling drugs and all that. It's not. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, get the soap, my man. You're going to jail. You can't sell cocaine. Your ass going to jail. You know what I'm saying? But I can't blame like this lady, this black lady cop, she poking out her chest like this is solving the black community problems. Is not. It's absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of these dudes are Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? So, but when you see this, we all live together. It's all consolidated. You know what I mean? And they probably live in the Badlands and stuff like that. But they ain't the problem, yo. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm just being real with you. They really not. From what I see, what's going on, this black on black crime, them dudes up there ain't don't got nothing to do with the hell is going on. Trust me. That's what I want to say. So like that cop wanted to consolidate. See, cops trying to consolidate the shit in because they just want to bust. They want to bust everybody, and you know I understand that, but no, man, it's real specific. Was actually causing a black on black crime. It's real detail, but they want to poke their chest out. I wasn't really digging that. Like, you ain't do shit. Like, meanwhile, listen, I'm gonna tell you something too, right? I picked up. So this is where I picked this up from, right? I'm talking to a dude that worked at the school. You know how you strike up conversations with people. I'm talking to a dude that he worked at the school. He either do security or some type of school cop or something like that, right? He told me that it's so bad. The violence is so bad in Philly that when he go outside with certain students, he got to look around because they'll come around and shoot at him. They'll come around and shoot at the person they looking for, and some of the teachers will get hit at the same time. So that's how bad it is in Philly. You know what I mean? So you go outside, you got this student, you thinking you're in high school. Here come this group of kids from another school trying to shoot at the kid getting out of school, and the teachers get hit at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it, but it is what it is. So let me move on to the next one. See, a lot of people, they don't want to hear nothing about this because they're not living in this shit. When you living in this shit is passionate. We seeing this shit firsthand. So y'all you don't want to hear about black on black violence was actually going on. Fuck you. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Because I'll be seeing in the comments, I'll be seeing what y'all be saying. I'll be seeing what y'all be saying. Y'all must be living like in Candyland. So look, arrest a father and daughter duo